Welcome to my Chicago apartment tour. I live in West Loop. West Loop is the best loop. It's my favorite area in Chicago to live. I live in a high-rise building. I love my view. That's what sold me on my unit, is the corner unit with the corner windows. Great view, and it doesn't really exist in many places. So when I saw this unit, I knew I wanted it, and it just felt like the perfect place to call home. I've been living here for 2 years, but it's time to say goodbye to it. I'm moving in just a few days, and I'm very sad to leave. It is walkable to coffee shops, restaurants, stores, basically anything you want, groceries, and it is the best place to be. I do pay a pretty penny because of all that. I pay $36.50 a month. Yeah, it's a lot, I know, and it kind of hurts my wallet. I'll be paying less in my next one. So this is my Chicago apartment, and let's get started with the tour. So we're starting at the coat closet, which is right next to the entrance. And when you live in summer with winter, you kind of develop a bit of a coat collection. So every 10, 20 degrees, you kind of need a different jacket. And right now I'm wearing this one because it's still cold outside in Chicago, and I'm not thrilled about it. Going this way, coming into the bedroom. This is my bedroom. My furniture is all from home in Florida. And I took it when we moved. So I didn't really buy any bedroom furniture. I have quite a collection of clothes. I do need to get rid of some, but I needed all the storage I can get. So this is full. And then come this way. This has shoes in it. This is my closet. I do have a semi walk-in closet. As you can see, I'm a bit of a sweatshirt addict. I have a bit of a problem, but I'm not stopping really. I love my sweatshirts, and whenever I see one I like, I kind of need to add it to the collection. And I mostly have every color as well. I also have some clothes in storage here, which is like my sleepwear and some long sleeves and stuff. Going this way, we're gonna go more into the apartment. The squeaky door. This is my bathroom. It's a little bit small, but it gets the job done. You have the sink, the toilet, the shower's behind the door, and this is my little skull that keeps me company while I'm in the bathroom. And I got it in San Diego when I was there. I think in Old Town San Diego. And I think it adds a nice little touch to the bathroom. Coming up this way. This wall is empty. I kept on saying I want to put up art. I've made my own art in the past. I love photography, and I never got around to it. I went to Asia in 2024, towards the end of the year, and I wanted to put like a picture for every city I was in. So Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Seoul, Busan, and Taipei. So like 6 pictures. But I never really got around to it. So we'll have to do that in my next place. Coming this way. And this is my most prized possession and my favorite piece of art, and basically the only art I have in my apartment. This is Mr. Brainwash. Backstory to it is I was in New York years ago. I love Banksy, he's my favorite artist. And on the High Line in Chelsea, they originally had Einstein holding Love Is the Answer. That's long gone. But when I saw this piece, I had to have it. And I love it. I wouldn't give it up for anything. Coming over here. This is my sofa. It's a bit too comfortable, I would say. Plus and minus, I basically can sit down within 5 minutes, I'm passed out. No matter what I'm doing. I can't really enjoy it except for a nap. This is my console, my TV. The TV is basically a black box. It really only gets turned on to watch podcasts. Yeah, I don't really watch TV because I need glasses to watch TV, fun fact, and I need a new prescription. So I haven't really been watching TV. I watch it on my computer. And I listen to my podcast here in the morning. This is my TV console. I got it at Design Within Reach. I love that store, but it's not good for my wallet. And I've banned myself from it because everything's so expensive there. And I kind of decorated with a few little knickknacks that I picked up. And like I said, I like Banksy books, along with my Fujifilm camera that I love. These are my Smiskies. I have in their little home on the wall. I find it to be a really cute touch in my apartment. I love them. I even have a secret. My favorite collection is a museum one, and I'm trying to collect them all. So we'll see if I get there, but I find them really cute and a little nice piece to my home. Going into the kitchen. This is my kitchen. I love my kitchen. I don't really cook that much. I hate the gas stove. I know most people love gas. I hate it. I grew up with induction, and that's what I'm used to. But I like to cook with my always pan I always have. And I have all my spices and my collection over here, my toaster. This is probably what I use most for appliances. If you can see the black cabinets, they're really cool and modern, but I hate them. They get fingerprints on everything. I'm not sure if you can tell, but they're a fingerprint magnet. You touch anything, you touch this, done. So I like the look of it, but I wouldn't recommend because it's kind of annoying to keep clean. Kind of have everything where I need it. This has silverware. As you can see, my spices. The funniest part of my kitchen is I'm short, I'm 5 feet. So I only really use the bottom 2 cabinets, as you can see. Okay, watch. Space. Wow, it's really used. And over here. So yeah, I don't use probably, it's like 50% of the cabinets, probably like 20% of the kitchen is unusable to me. I'm not getting on a step stool to open and grab something from the cabinet. And the CTA that you always hear in the background that I try to cut out my videos, along with if you hear cracking noises, that's the building. Yeah, they say it's settling. I don't think it's still settling. I don't know what's wrong with it. I wanted to add a magnet for every place I've been to, basically, while I lived here. This is a postcard from Levain Bakery. That's my favorite band, the Somerset. This is from when I was in Seoul, San Diego, Miami. I used to live in South Florida. St. Louis, Montreal. My family's from Montreal. Another Somerset. And then my friend sent me a postcard from Turkey, so I put that up. And the little Labubu turns on. Oh, maybe it's dead. And then, as you can see, there's basically windows all around my apartment, as you'll see as we go through it. And you get a pretty good view of Chicago from here. And I'm pretty high up. Okay, we'll go this way. You can follow if you want. And this is my desk. I've filmed some videos from here, like talking videos, and this is where I do my work and stare out the window. Watching basically the CTA, which is the Chicago transportation, go by. And when the sun starts setting, I kind of have to close my blinds because then I get blinded by the sun. So, and this is just from Amazon, and this is from Herman Miller. My last company I worked for gave it to me as part of the work compensation, which was great. This calendar is from Norris on social media, and every month is like ducks. So that's Miley Cyrus. This one is Britney. They're very cute, and like a quirky addition for the apartment. Kiss. The Beatles, that's probably my favorite one. Love the Beatles. This is my table that I don't really sit at, but I like the colors of the chairs and the stripes on the table. I stole it from my parents when we moved. I think it adds a nice touch, and it reminds me of home since I used to sit here every day in Florida and look out the window there. And I have my little modern lamp with the little boo-boo that matches it, that turns orange. So this is my Chicago apartment. You can go anywhere, but you can't stay here because, as you can tell, I have not started packing and I move in 2 days. So I have to get started on that. So you're gonna have to leave, and bye.